All right, welcome. We're live here at Breckenridge High School getting ready for the 2021 commencement ceremony here as the graduating class will spend their final moments here in a high school that I'm sure is filled with many memories and all sorts of friendships, and hopefully those friendships will continue. Some of them might separate ways depending on where everybody is going, but we want to thank everybody for tuning in today. We also want to thank our sponsors for helping us make this broadcast possible, including Breckenridge High School, along with Red River Grain and Superior Builders and Amanda Frederick, State Farm Agent, and OSPTI. And we certainly appreciate not only their support for this broadcast, but their support for Cowboy and Cowgirl athletics throughout the season, and we certainly appreciate that. Taking a look at the program here, I'll read this as you can see the picture and the names of the graduating class. That is, I apologize, folks. That was not supposed to be there, and now that's off. We're going to delete that just so it doesn't happen again. So there we go. So the program's going to look like this. So the Processional with the BHS band playing, directed by Emily Christensen. The welcome address will be given by Kaylin Nicholson. The Pledge of Allegiance will be done by Isaiah Stetz. Grace Conzeemius will deliver the senior address. That will be followed by the recognition of the honor students by Principal Mr. Craig Peterson. The senior address will be given by Austin Erickson. Then the BHS band will, let's try that again, the BHS band will play a song. Adam Ohm will step up to the microphone to give a senior address. And then Diana Cords and Craig Peterson will do the presentation of the diplomas and the presentation of the class. And then Diana Cords will have the closing comments, and then we'll have the recessional, and that'll wrap this thing up here. So once again, there's a picture and a list of the graduating class of Breckenridge High School of 2021. And with that said here, we are about 4 minutes away from this thing starting, so we're going to flip it. I think we'll flip it over to the live camera, and then we'll put the mic to the side, and we'll let you enjoy the broadcast, and I'll come back at the end to wrap it up here. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy today's presentation.
Welcome to the 2021 Breckenridge Commencement Ceremonies this afternoon here at Breckenridge High School. Just a couple housekeeping pieces. If anybody needs water or anything, there's a cooler of water over here on the right. You can get up at any time. There's a lot of water in there, so go grab one with the heat today, as well as bathrooms are in the back hallway, just to keep everything moving as we go through commencement. Our welcome address this morning, so let's get started. Our welcome address this afternoon, I should say, is Kaylin Nicholson. Kaylin is the daughter of Scott and Kristen Nicholson. She was involved in volleyball, basketball manager, track, knowledge bowl, mathletes, NHS, class president, prom committee, St. Mary's Youth Group. Kaylin is going to attend NDSU and major in nursing and eventually become a nurse practitioner. Her one piece of advice for our underclassmen: make memories in high school. It only lasts 4 years, but the memories will last forever. Ms. Kaylin Nicholson for our welcome address.
To the graduation ceremony for the class of 2021. I would like to start off by thanking all of those that have traveled far and near to be with us today. On behalf of my fellow classmates, I would like to thank all of the teachers and staff members of Breckenridge High. Mr. Goldaddy, thank you for engraving the quadratic formula into our minds. Mrs. Werner, thank you for the subtle yet noticeable callouts in class. Mr. Grippentrog, thank you for the legendary test day horn. Ms. Agner, thank you for being the calm in the storm. Ms. Diaz, thank you for SOCOTOA. Mr. Sumption, thanks for being the best teacher Breckenridge has ever had. Belinda and Adele, thank you for your dedication every single day. Mrs. Quast and Mr. Peterson, thank you for your guidance and knowledge that have helped us get us where we are today. I would now like to take the time to also personally thank my parents for everything they have done to get me where I am today. Thank you for the constant encouragement and dedication to not only my education, but also my dreams. Without you, this day would not be possible. And now for my classmates. About time, am I right? The day that we've all been dreaming about is now here. I would like to congratulate all that are here for the hard work and dedication they have put in all 4 years. We've all been there, struggling to finish that paper, due at 11:59 and saying, screw it, I'll just drop out. But we knew that this day was too important. Today, we remember all of the memories and achievements that each of us have endured. Throughout the challenging year of 2021, many of us have accomplished many different things. Some of us have broken school records, personal records, acknowledged with awards and scholarships, while others have worked hard at their studies and earned academic scholarships. We have left our mark on this school, and we will not be forgotten. In the years to come, we will be remembered as the first class that went a whole school year with COVID. But I don't want our senior year to be remembered as COVID. We should be remembered as the first class that persevered through the hardest times of our lives while in high school. We should be proud of the hardships we endured, the challenging days, and the limited opportunities that we were offered. We took the little that was given to us and turned it into something bigger than ourselves. As we look back, I hope you all find something memorable about your time here at Breckenridge. Whether it be your kindergarten teacher locking the door to keep you from running out, or in 10th grade gym class getting hit in the face by a kickball and getting a concussion. Now, to the class of 2021, go out and do great things. Life is short, and it is up to you to make the most of it. Go live your life to the fullest and never look back.
And now I welcome Isaiah Stetz to the stage for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand for the pledge. pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For those of you that don't know, Isaiah does a pledge for us every morning, so this is his last time doing the pledge for us, so that's great. All right, our first graduation speaker this afternoon is Ms. Grace Conzeemius. Grace is the daughter of Clint and Jen Conzeemius. She's been involved in cross-country, volleyball, basketball, track and field, NHS treasurer, student council president, DECA, Knowledge Bowl, mathletes, and drama. She plans on going to the University of Mary in Bismarck for nursing. Her one piece of advice for underclassmen was always try your best, you won't regret it. Our first commencement address this afternoon, Ms. Grace Conzeemius.
Thank you, Mr. Peterson. I'm honored to have been chosen by the class of 2021 to give a student address speech today. Now, to be completely honest with you, I had no idea where to start. So like any Gen Z teen would do, I went to Google. I typed in, how to write a student address speech. Many links popped up, and so I picked on one. This link gave me 8 steps to follow, so that's what I'm gonna do. Step number 1, thank those of importance to you. So that being said, thank you, Mom and Dad, the class of 2021, teachers and staff at BHS, and all loved ones of the graduates. Couldn't do it without you guys. Step number 2, introduce yourself. Well, I'm Grace Helen Conzeemius, a graduating senior from Breckenridge High School. I'm the daughter of Clinton Jen Conzeemius, and I'm the girl twin. Step number 3, share a motivational quote. Take pride in how far you've come. Have faith in how far you can go, but don't forget to enjoy the journey, said by Michael Josephson. Get excited about your next steps that you're taking, whether it's to complete higher education or starting a career. But don't limit yourself. Have dreams and believe in yourself. But most importantly, don't forget to take time to enjoy your progress and accomplishments along the way. Step 4, share some good advice. Now, I'm not sure if I have any good advice, but I do have some. My advice is to always accept the challenge. As we go off and experience our next phase of life, we will face adversity that will knock us down. It is up to you to either run from it or face it head on. Always try your best, for if you don't, you will never know how far you could go. Step number 5, recall the good times. We have all experienced great times and successes in our high school careers, whether it's through athletics or in the classroom and clubs. Some good times that I can recall would be homecoming week dress-up days and activities that we got to participate in as a class. Obviously, Hick Day was our class's favorite dress-up day. Our class is also very athletic, for our football team earned the section championship this year and our volleyball team winning the conference championship. This year will go down in the books. These teams couldn't do it without the support of their classmates and community, cheering them on the whole way. Step number 6, restate your motivational quote. Take pride in how far you've come, have faith in how far you can go, but don't forget to enjoy the journey. Always remember that. Step number 7, make a call to action. Now that we are moving on to our next adventures of life, we can't forget where we came from. It's a big world out there, but we can't forget our small town values like togetherness and lending a hand to a neighbor. Our world needs more of that. Finally, step number 8, thank everyone. I'd like to once more thank my parents, the class of 2021, teachers and staff at BHS, and all loved ones of the graduates. And of course, Google. Thank you.
I'd like to recognize our honor students. Honor students, please stand when I say your name. Our honor students graduating summa cum laude this afternoon with a 4.0 to 3.9 GPA. Again, please stand when I say your name. Savannah Jean Conzeemius. Daniel William Erlinson. Andrew John Hansen. And Adam James Ohm, graduating summa cum laude this afternoon. Graduating magna cum laude this afternoon with a 3.7 or to a 3.89 GPA. Madeline Sue Anderson. Grace Helen Conzeemius. Austin Grant Erickson. Gavin Valentine Johnson. Logan Michael Mamaga. Kaylin Irene Nicholson. And Connor Richard Twidwell. These are our magna cum laudes this afternoon. And graduating cum laude with a 3.5 to a 3.69 GPA, Caitlin Grace Bankin. Paige Marie Kelson. Ariana Nicole Kroll. Ben Michael Crump. Mackenzie Jean Meyer. Sawyer Robert Schuler. And Cooper Robert Yagi. These are our honor roll students graduating this afternoon. Thank you for standing. Our next senior address this afternoon is by Mr. Austin Erickson. He is the son of Chad and Christine Erickson. He's been involved in NHS, DECA, basketball manager, mathletes, Knowledge Bowl, student council, 4-H, and FFA. Austin plans on attending NESU and majoring in computer science. He'd like to get involved with machine learning in the future, which is when you take artificial intelligence and make it learn from a lot of data points. There we go, that's awesome. What piece of advice would you have for underclassmen? Get involved in everything you can. If you aren't good at it, it's better to make mistakes than nothing at all. Our second commencement address is by Mr. Austin Erickson.
All right, before I start, I'd like to say that I was told that the speaking order was in line from best to worst, so bear with me, because it's all downhill from here. Howdy, my name's Austin Erickson, and I'll be graduating soon, as long as I don't butcher this too bad. Like Mr. Peterson said, I'll be going to NDSU next year for computer science. And usually, after I say my major, people's response is, "Oh, that makes sense." Why does that make sense? Do I really look that awkward? Anyways, you voted me up here to speak on behalf of the 2021 class. Thank you all for the opportunity. First, I would like to thank my parents. They've always been there to support me, whether it's through giving me a place to sleep or even feeding me sometimes. I appreciate it. I would also like to thank all the other parents that have taken me into their homes and treated me like their own. You know who you are, and I can't thank you enough. Additionally, thank you to all the teachers and administrative staff. You gave light to a building that barely has windows. That takes a lot of talent and time. And I can't stress enough about how phenomenal of a job you did. Also, a special shout out to the office ladies, Belinda, Adele, and Logan. I don't know what the school would do without you. Now, on to the good stuff. Do you guys remember Did It dollars? For the parents in St. Mary's kids, there were these little blue pieces of paper that represented the class currency. In 5th grade, if you were on time and had your work done, you got dollars. If you had late work or decided to beat a classmate up, you lost dollars. But wait, there's more. On Fridays, we would even have a chance to purchase rewards, such as candy or a free pass on an assignment. Or You could buy lottery tickets for a chance at a bigger prize. Whose idea was that? Who said, you know what an elementary class needs? Gambling. Besides that last part, sounds pretty great in theory, right? You teach kids some responsibility, maybe even some money management skills. But many different financial personalities were formed that year. If you were like me and Adam, you saved all your money and bought bigger awards, like a class movie or even a pizza party. If you were like Sawyer, you threw all your money in the lottery every week. See, but what they didn't think about what was going to happen out of the classroom. A black market was formed naturally. Somehow, these little blue pieces of paper had real value to us. We were all now young entrepreneurs, and business was booming. Jolly Ranchers ran you $3 dollars. Your chicken nuggets at lunch, that'll be 20 bucks. This worked well for some people. They made money, learned to save. But with this much business happening, some of my classmates fell into debt. Gus, you still owe me $20 for that Werther's Original Caramel that I sold you. With that being said, I do feel like a lot of us learned a thing or two from that, and will be more successful because of it. On the topic of business, I had the opportunity to go up NDSU recently and talk to a few successful CEOs of local businesses, all of which grew up in small towns just like Breckenridge. And it really proves that life is what you make of it. Never accept the world as it appears to be. Dare to see it for what it could be. Now, that doesn't mean you need to lead a worldwide legacy or movement. That isn't what makes someone great. Greatness, it is in the hands of any one of us. You may consider yourself to be average, but even the average can achieve greatness, whether it is seen by the world or just a few. Greatness has many forms. It can come from our friends reaching out to us. It comes from those who go out of their way to be thoughtful. Those are the unsung heroes. Legacy is not to attain fortune or fame, although I wouldn't be mad if it did. Legacy is leaving those you cross paths with a little more happiness and hope. When we all go our separate ways and the years drag on, you will not be remembered by grades, money, or how good you looked. Well, you might. But you will be remembered for what kind of a person you were and how you affected those around you, for better or for worse. As I come to a close, I would like to reflect on the wise words of my father. As we packed into our car for a family road trip, already with Pops, Mountain Dews, snacks like cheesy whales, we packed in, and as I would yell up to the front as we were on our way every 5 minutes, asking if we were there yet. Finally, my dad turned around and responded to me, said, "The road trip's the best part." Now, this didn't make much sense to little Austin. I wanted to be there now. I didn't want to wait. But as I've gotten older, I've realized that it's not about the destination. It's all about the journey. And it's been one hell of a journey. I will miss all of the smiling teachers, amazing friends, and dark hallways here at Breckenridge. And as we step out into the world, I look forward to seeing what we all become. Thank you.
Our next presentation is a band directed by Miss Emily Christensen, Amen. Adam was involved in NHS, student council, basketball, baseball, football, mathletes, and the fishing team. Adam will be attending Tennessee Tech for chemical engineering next fall. His one piece of advice to our underclassmen: hard work and a good attitude will allow you to excel in what you do. Our last commencement address is by Mr. Adam Ohm.
Well, I'm in charge of the thank you, so I'd like to first thank Austin for letting everyone know that I was the last choice for a speaker. I just want to thank everyone that has helped me to be where I am now, including my family, teachers, administrators, classmates, and so many more. We have all built meaningful relationships with so many people over these past 4 years, and today is the day that we get to look back on our past experiences and thank the people that got us here. We have been through the lows of high school, such as realizing that we have done some things for the last time, or, if you're Gus, when you first realized your fear of small dogs. But we have also been through the highs, by doing things and reaching goals that we would never have imagined when we were younger. We have been through a lot, and that will continue in the future. But by enjoying these moments and reflecting on our past experiences, we will continue to be successful in our lives and enjoy every step of the way. Now, we have heard some great words and stories from our past today, and I can't wait to come back and hear all the new ones in the future. I would like to conclude by saying thank you to everyone that came today, and good luck, fellow graduates, in your future endeavors.
All right, let's hand out some diplomas. All right, Superintendent Cordes and Board Representative Hasbargen. I recommend that these students receive their diplomas as they have met the requirements set forth by the Breckenridge School Board and Minnesota Department of Education. Their diplomas have been signed as all participants will receive their Breckenridge High School diploma to become graduates of the Breckenridge class of 2021. Graduating.
Jared Kenneth Amel. Hayden Gerard Amel. Madeline Sue Anderson. Sebastian Cade Anderson. Caitlin Grace Bankin. Shelby Lynn Birch. Receiving Shelby's diploma is Cindy Oss. Jonah Francis Christensen. Anthony Richard Conzeemius. I knew that was coming. Grace Helen Conzeemius. Savannah Jean Conzeemius. Blaine Xander Dick. Austin Grant Erickson. Daniel William Erlinson. Naomi Cynthia Ashenko Kraus. Emma Elena Elizabeth Havig. Andrew John Hansen. Nikki Jean Hansen. August Michael Hasbarden. William Christian Hasbarden. Bryant Jacob Passy. Jace Edwin Heggie. Jude Stephanie Held. Victoria May Hubrig. Gavin Valentine Johnson. Paige Marie Kelson. Madeline Ruth Cornick. Ariana Nicole Kroll. Ben Michael Crump. Logan Michael Mamanga. Mackenzie Jean Meyer. Chase James Motorola. Kaylin Irene Nicholson. Christian Joshua Needle. Adam James Old. Chloe Lee Olson Niels. Reese Matthew Peterson. Francisco Rene Perez Jr. David Isaac Portalis. Seth Charles Schreiber. Sawyer Robert Schuler. Levi Gordon Severson. Isaiah Edward Stetz. Alexis Elizabeth Schockert. Connor Richard Twidwell. Hope Ann Virgil. Jacob Bradley Visner. Jace Curtis Werner. Cooper Robert Yagi. Well, graduates, I'm the only thing standing between you and getting to roll out of here. But before you go, it has become a little bit of a tradition that in my closing remarks, I do your last lesson from Breckenridge High School. And I was thinking about that and thinking about what can I say? This is a commencement. And sometimes we think of commencement as an ending, but that's really not what the word commencement means. Anybody know what it means? Beginning. Commencement means a beginning, a new beginning. And I'm at a bit of a commencement myself, right? I'm retiring. You know that I'm retiring too. And so I was thinking about this notion of commencement and beginning something new. I thought about a book that a good friend of mine, many of you know, the author Jana Berndt wrote. And in Jana's book, she wrote a chapter on, or called, I Can Do Hard Things. And I started thinking about that and thinking about this year that you have had, and actually dating back to March of 2020, the unusual circumstance that you finished your junior year and went through your whole senior year under. And high school is hard enough. And then when you put COVID on top of that, these unusual circumstances that made you do things in a different way than it have ever been done before, I might say that you learned how to do hard things. And although that might not have always been a great lesson in the midst of learning it, I believe that now you have a skill set. You have some internal ability that you wouldn't have had you not had to do that hard thing. And the other thing I want to share with you is that you didn't do it alone, right? Not one of us went through that individually. We went through it together. You went through it with your classmates. You found a support system, your family, your classmates, your teachers, your friends, whoever it might be, you had a support system that helped you do hard things. So here's my point, graduates. As you go off to whatever it is you're going to do next, and I know it will be great things, remember to build your support system. Certainly you have your family, and many of you will remain friends, and there'll always be Breckenridge for you to come back to, but it will be more distant. And so as you think about challenges in your life, and there will be challenges, nobody gets to go through life without challenges, I would say to you, build a support system that can help you do hard things. A support system that will make you a better person when you're together than you are an individual. Build a healthy support system. And I guarantee you that any goal you have, anything you want to do, no matter how hard, you'll be able to do it. Because you've already shown that, and you know that in your heart that you can do it. So with that, class of 2021, you might be a small class, but there is no question that you are a class with a big heart. And I am excited to see what all of those big hearts are now going to go out and do. On behalf of the Breckenridge School Board, administration, and staff, I want to be the first to congratulate the graduated class of 2021. The last thing I want to share is that the graduates will now do a recessional. They will line up outside, and guests and visitors can greet them outside on the west or front lawn. Once again, congratulations, graduates.
Tony, Jonah?
You guys ready?
right, well, that is going to wrap up the 2021 commencement ceremony here at Breckenridge High School. We thank you for tuning in today, and for those who couldn't make it here, we're happy that we could provide this for you, and we hope that you enjoyed the broadcast here, and congratulations once again to the class of 2021, and there's their group photo and their names in case you want to see them again. Also want to send a special thank you to Craig Peterson along with Diane Cords, and last but not least, and probably I forgot a couple, so they're not last but not least, but Adele Hagum. Those three individuals helped us out a lot as far as planning this, as we originally planned to do it outside, and then we all had a quick change to an indoor venue, and the communication and the teamwork was great between those individuals that I just named. So once again, thank you once again to Adele, Craig, and Diane. And also to Emily Christensen, as I met her for the first time today, and she helped me out with a few of the questions I had regarding the band and setting up. And so once again, just thank you very much, and thank you for watching. We certainly appreciate that. If you'd like to order a DVD copy of this ceremony, you certainly can do that. Just go to our website or email us at msportsnetlive@gmail.com, and we'll be happy to set you up with one of those. So thanks so much for watching, and thank you to our sponsors once again, and thank you to you most importantly. Look forward to the next Breckenridge sporting event that we'll do here on Magnitude Sports. Have a great day.